herbs, at least 5 types. And then pasture and fodder. And we also welcome you to the challenge. Yes. Last time we came to your office and with Grace, and we spoke to you about this program. So this program has been made possible with the support of these organizations. So we have new slides.
Thank you. Thank you very much for making time. I had introduced myself, so you all know me. My name is Grace. And the organization that I represent here is Newsline Media. I want to talk a bit about how it is that we are here, because it's important. We emphasize that and as we go towards launching CYAA, because the country youth of us, to the point where as youth, we are able to have a voice. A voice in what? In agriculture and in anything else that we want to do. For example, this morning we had visitors who talked about climate smart, or you know,
Climate change.
Climate change, yes. They talked about climate change. And this gentleman said that the concern is that there is no youth voice in climate change. So how do we do that? We do that by partnering with organizations that have an agenda that is aimed at benefiting the youth. And these organizations are, of course, Newsline, and Newsline is a media company. Our work is basically to use media to give voice to the voiceless. That is what we do. So everything you see here has the objective of making sure that at the end of the day, your voice is heard. And the other partner that we have is Rest Hub, who is our local partner here in Iten. And Rest Hub is an organization that aims at empowering, communities so that the entire community is sustainable at the end of the day. Sustainable in which way? Sustainable in the form that they can be able to feed themselves. They can run generations of enterprises. We are running away from one-touch, one-person enterprises, businesses. We are looking for enterprises that impact our communities and that give change. Finally, we have the partner who is supporting us, and that is the Free Enterprise Democratic Network. And Free Enterprise Democratic Network is basically an organization that aims to help the youth and, of course, all the other citizens to be able to participate in democratic spaces so that they are able to be successful. Like we have learned today, it doesn't matter how good your business is. If you're not able to have your voice heard in the places where resources are allocated, that's what democracy is. Having your voice heard, that is what democracy is all about. So if you're not able to do that, your enterprise will not succeed. And that is what we are here to do. Work together, all of us, so that at the end of the day, we are able to help the youth specifically speak for themselves and be able to grow enterprises that are generational and that are sustainable. So thank you very much. And as we launch CYAA, remember that we've said we have things to do. We have done the training. We know the importance of doing ethical businesses. We know the importance of participating in public spaces. And we know the importance of practicing climate smart agriculture. So we bring those things together, put them in CYAA, and then let us move forward. Asanteni sana, and God bless you.
Thank you so much, Grace. Just to add on that, this project is a pilot project. And in our concept, we thought of starting with Iten municipality. And so within Iten municipality, it covers 3 wards. So as a pilot, we have done training for Kamarin on Wednesday. Yesterday, we did for Tambach. And today, we are doing for Kapchemutwa. At the same time, we are launching not just the county, but the country. Our vision is not just local, but we've come to the realization that we have so much that we can offer, not just to our immediate neighbors. Can jump in. I know there's been a lot of discussions within the county government, within the professionals, that we need to do something. And I think this is something that is going to really go a very long way in making sure that we market what we have and be proud of what we have and get value for what we really have. So thank you so much for coming, and I'd just like to welcome you to give some few remarks, and then within the next shortest time, we will do the launch. Yes, karibu sana. Simameni. Please stand up. Karibu sana.
Yes.
Yes.
You can exercise yourself kidogo. Yes. Your youth. Eh? Okay. He. Yes. Down. Have a seat. Thank you. Thank you, Rono. I'm representing somebody. And that somebody is none other than Your Excellency, the Governor. So I was just I excused myself from a meeting of our women rep. She came today to launch a bursary for the youth, for the young, our children who are still in school and colleges. So I've just come in at a time when the stomach is complaining that there must be something, isn't it? What is the time now? It's about that time. So you will just excuse me for a few minutes, and you will go for lunch. I was also timing this time so that I fill my stomach. Yes, Grace is telling us there is something good. Thank you. My name is Paul Chemutut. I'm the county secretary and head of public service in this county of ours. I know I've interacted with very many of you, and I only remember a few of you because I deal with so many people every day, and to catch up those faces takes some time. Unless you see me twice or 3 times is when I can catch your face. For example, my friend here, you yourself, you are remote, and a few of you who are here. So thank you so much, Mr. Rono. Grace, at least I've seen you several times, and the entire team. Good afternoon. Good afternoon again. Bwana asifiwe. Yes, I know you are tired, but I want to say thank you for coming for this occasion. I know this is a youthful activity, and the name suggests that you are a Country Youth Agribusiness Assembly. You have started from very far as youth in this country, and I know everybody talks about the youth. And when politicians talk about the youth, they are very fearful all the time. They say the youth comprises more than 50%. Wanaongea juu ya how many percentage? Youth. How many, what is the percentage of our youth? Yeah? 70? 60? 50? Yes. Yeah. Exactly. When you talk about youth in our county, it's about 60%. So when you talk about 60%, it is more than the population. But exactly, you know, those who are between 0 and 14 years, 15 years, they are more than 40%. So, it's a few. Okay? I know when I see my friends, yes, I know you are the senior most, a few of you. Are you still under, yes? Are you still under 34? You are over? Yes, but you are still a youth. No. So you are about 18%. So it is not really a threat. The threat about the youth is not about that vote. Yes. 18 years and 34 are people who are very powerful in terms of energy, and they can work extra hard. I remember for myself when I went for a paramilitary training when I was still under 30. Okay? We used to fight using weapons like chembe, and you can't be hurt. All the time, you can use sponges, but you are still okay the following morning. So that's why we always fear the youth. In military circles, we say we train people who are below 26 years, isn't it? Yes. Okay, Peter, about 27. So that's why police wanataka people who are 20. You want to maybe to 60 somewhere? Yes. Yes. So we want the people who are below 25 years, 26 years, because the body is still very agile. It is still very resistant. So as you move further, your body becomes weaker. So the youth are feared by politicians because of the amount of work that they can do. They can mount a very serious campaigns, and they don't sleep. That's why we really cherish and honor you, youths, because of the amount of work. So it is not really your number. Your number is still 18%, but you have the most votes, because those are the people who normally vote. Chesesho, you can come in, and Barto. Yes, these are fellows from my office. Kindly come in. Just, I know you know these guys, eh? Most of them are just, Munajua Chesesho? Yeah, liaison officer. Barto, I know Barto, stand up kidogo. Yes, communication director, isn't it? You know him? Chesesho, I know you are known by them, most of them. Who doesn't know this gentleman? Simonajua? Yes, thank you so much. So what we are saying is that the youth in this county or country is very important. That's why we normally cherish your work, what you do, and what you always have. Secondly, the youth have got brains which are very active. Okay? The younger ones are still in school. But for you guys, your brains have developed up to maximum, and you can think for us. That is why some of us as elders, we use this youth to think for us. We are only policy makers, and the youth think for us, because they have got brains to retain some information na kukua very accurate in their thinking. So nasema asanteni sana for having this. I know this association inaitwa CYAA, Country Youth Agribusiness Assembly. An assembly, not like our assembly here. This is an assembly of youths, yes, which are very active in our lives. And when I look at agribusiness, it means they are engaged in activities which feed the nation. So in our county, 80% of our activities need agriculture, isn't it? And when I look at this name, it is very important that we engage you in these activities. And we want to thank you for attending this. I am also told that you have been doing training. Mnafanya training for the youth. Training is mentorship. It's imparting knowledge to people like you so that you can extend that knowledge. I'm also told that you are doing empowerment and advocacy. Advocacy and empowerment to the youth. Because I said you are very important people because you are people who deliver information. And thirdly, I'm told that you are connecting this youth to the markets. Agricultural agribusiness is an activity where you are connected to marketing markets. All of us know that they are very important issues. And above all, you facilitate financial markets. I know the youths don't have money. You're still young, you're out of school, you don't have resources. So an economist amesema, resources are always scarce. And tuna compete. We compete for the little resources that are available. Why Raila and Ruto, our president, are fighting? It is nothing else apart from the resources. Ule mwingine anasema wewe umepata presidency na umechukua everything. I need a share. I'm a Kenyan. So ule mwingine anasema ukupata kura kushinda wewe. Yes, wewe unajua hiyo. So what we are saying that for us to feed ourselves, we need to struggle very hard. Now we want to say you are empowering Rono. Thank you very much. You are empowering these people. When we say empower somebody, it is giving him the skills that are required. So these skills ni gani? Life, yes, life-saving skills. We want to impart knowledge to you, how to get money, the little money that is there. How to get the resources that are there. So we are saying that we are privileged that we want to give you life-saving and knowledge about how to acquire this. And in Kenya today, you know very well, there are no jobs. There are very few jobs. That is why police wakiland hapa kwetu for recruitment, there is competition. Mwingine nasikia anaandika hawa 300, mwingine 400, mwingine 500. 500,000 for a job where after training, pengine unapata risasi kichwa hapa unaenda na hiyo. Yes. So why we want you to be empowered as youth is not only to look at this employment, to look at something else. Na hii kazi nikipata, okay, naingia. But if you don't get it, what do? You survive elsewhere. Yes. Yes. So all the skills that we require you is empowerment. Not only to get money. It is also empowerment to communicate. Najua ile mtu amesoma, sio kama ule hajasoma. You can go to Mombasa na kuongea. Yeah? You communicate effectively. Ukifika Mombasa, hapana ongea kama mtu kutoka Kapchemutwa kwako. Yes. Unasema yes, mwenyewe. Unasema mimi natoka bara, lakini mimi nimekuwa mwenyeji hapa. So, when you reach Mombasa, you don't fear kwamba governor atanifukuza. Unaenda kwa governor, unaambia mimi natoka Elgeyo Marakwet. Kwa Wesley Rotich. Kama ukiona aski mzuri unaambia Kipchumba Murkomen. Anaanza kustuka kidogo. Yes, unapata network. Yes, those are communication skills that we are teaching you so that you can use for survival. And you survive in Mombasa. Yes. Mombasa ikikuwa ngumu, you come up. Unaenda wapi? Lodwa. Yes, you know Lodwa, people are very rough. Unaambia nyinyi najua you are my friends. Sisi ni watu yetu. Yes, sabana ogopa. So you go. When you meet bandits on the way, you change your tongue. Yes. You should know a little Bokot. Yes, unaambia wano. Sasa, those are skills that we want to use. Sabana kai tu na kujua yamune. Sindio? Those are some of the things that we want. So we are saying we are empowering you to know. Above all, we don't want you to be people who don't know about our culture. Social empowerment. Yeah? England tukisikia Kalenjin. A Kalenjin is normally honored because togutinye social, yeah? Togutinye something good, unlike others. I'm not saying if there is non-Kalenjin, but I'm not saying you are bad. I'm saying koleni togutinye bigab kutit ne. Social Yes, bitet. So those are the things that we want you. Magumaji, when you go to Nairobi or something like that, unakuwa kama Kalenjin. You have some respect. Yes. Wewe ukienda hapa street sahi, ufae ile nguo zetu za wasichana, I'm saying our ladies. Unafaa vitu ingine mtu anasema, ai, hawezi kuangalia wewe. And wanasema huyu msichana anatoka Iten, Elgeyo Marakwet. Yes, na unafaa kama mtu wazimu ametoka mahali fulani. So those are some of the issues. We want you to have some of those things that Kalenjins normally cherish. So those are things that we want to engage you. Organizational skills. Are you organized? Huwa kila wakati mukikuja kwa governor, we normally tell kina Barto hapa, can we be organized bana? Sa ile visitors wakikuja, organize them in a systematic manner. Wakae laini, governor angalie one by one. I am always telling the youth, kindly, if you want to see the governor, can you organize yourselves? If you are in groups, kaeni na kuona governor in a systematic manner. Those are some of the things that we normally do. Hatutaki watu tu nakaa huko, wengine huko. So it's a disorderly way of doing things. Those are the skills that we want you to have. After masomo is not everything. Nothing. It's not everything. That's why in interviews, the first impression ukiingia tu kwa interview kwa mlango, that is the interview starts there. Wewe unafungua mlango ya mtu na kuenda kukaa huko kwa kiti, si umetengenezewa kiti? Wewe unaenda kukaa huko, nani alikwambia uende huko? Yeah, those are things which are you can acquire intelligently. Unaingia mlango, unasema excuse me, I am so and so. Unaambia yes, come in. So when you come in, the next thing ni ku have a seat. But if you are not told, unasimama, si ndio? Mpaka uambiwe uke? Yes. Ethics. That's very true. So that is the situation. We want to make youth take care of their lives. So, on behalf of Our Excellency the Governor, I want to say, as youths from Elgeyo Marakwet, let us have and practice those skills: economic survival, social survival, communicative survival, and so many other. So skills are not only limited to this. It is about your life. It's about your life, how you conduct yourself. Sinamna hiyo? Apart from the ones your parents are giving you, the community are giving you, you also acquire others from school. That's why you learn a lot. Somebody is talking about climate smart. Do you know anything about that? We don't want you to be ignorant about this. So when you are told to plant how many? 100 trees. You know how to do it. Unapanda ovyo ovyo tu? Yes. Unasema, these 100 trees, nikipanda avocado, ama iko fruits hapa, okay. Hapa, trees. Ukiambiwa panda 100, utapanda gani? Grevillea, cypress? Yes. Unasema cypress inachukua 15 years. Nitakula nini siku hiyo? You think about another tree which can help you within the 15 years. So ukiweka cypress 20, you think about another variety, si ndio? Ile inaweza kusaidia in the short term. Instead of planting cypress and you starve for 15 years. But you can have money after 15 years. So you think about it. Those are skills that we want. If we have these fruits, ukipanda mangoes uko valley, okay, ukipanda avocado upande hii. So what will you be eating at the short term? So those are things. Vegetables. Ile inaongeza damu, ile haiongezi, ile inafanya, ile tamu. Yes. Ile mboga ukikula ni tamu. So you think about those kind of things. Those are things that we talk about. And we want to thank these guys. You can see all this. These are small organizations, others are big, but they still have a lot of money. There is a lot of money in here. So we wanted these brains, like this one of Rono and Grace, to tap into this. Not only 2 of them, we want more of you to think. Can you come with an organization? Leonard? Yes, nataka uchukue hii from this time. Think about this. I like you because uko na organization hapo town, which are also feared because of your skills. Yes. Well, yes. Fear in quotes, I'm saying, because mtu hawezi chezea anajua ile anamwaka kwa mdomo na ingie. Some politicians will fear. So, extend that one is into an NGO. Hapana tu ya wazee hapa. Yes. Expand it, iende further, so that it becomes something that can employ some people. So I want us to tap some of this and have an engagement and bring more of them to the county. Yes, our governor always is very agile. Anatoka hapa, anaenda mpaka Nairobi, anarudi the following day. Amefanya kazi mingi. So what we are telling our CCs and CEOs, can you use these brains of the governor to engage more of these people so that they can come to our county? Lakini sasa wewe ukikuja tu anasema CC, mimi na earn 400,000, ndajenga nyumba nini, wewe unajifikiria only. You are not thinking about the raia. Yes, who has brought you here? Yes, unakuja kazi twice a week and you earn salary. Yes, hiyo ni uzembe, si ndio? I'm just saying, I'm relating to ourselves. So I also want you, when you come in, you make a contribution. When you are outside, you make a contribution. At home, nyumbani. Yes, that's why we say, when we are here, we think about home. As young men who have got the energy, as young men who have the brains, as young men who have the ability to think and have retained knowledge for a long time, you people should help us. Help us more. So thank you so much. I don't want I said it's about lunchtime. I want to only emphasize about our own beliefs, our own values, our own attitudes. Those are three things. Our beliefs, you believe yourself. You believe yourself. Your values, am I really contributing something good to the society? Ama wewe ukionekana wewe tabia mbaya, yes, your people who are behind you look at you, tabia mbaya. And finally, attitudes towards work, towards something. Are you having the right attitude that you have? Yes. Sometimes we employ youth kama casuals. Sasa anasema hii kazi ni ya 1 month. Hii itasaidia mimi nini? You know, attitudes. Anaona attitudes yake. Will you retain that man akuje tena? No, you will not. Na haitakuwa Elgeyo Marakwet too, because somewhere else that you have. So, because of those few remarks, I want to, on behalf of our governor, I want to declare this session of the workshop officially launched and opened. Is it opening? Yes, it is not opening, it is launched. So with those few remarks, I want to say thank you so much. When you go home, remember one thing I said. Remember one thing, Grace, sorry, I'm forgetting again. Grace, and one thing Rono said, and each one of you. Remember one thing that he said, because we always remember. Even my governor, I remember one thing he says, at least every day when he's in office. I remember one thing, and I take it. And as an elder, I want to encourage you to have those beliefs, the values, and what else? And the right attitude. Thank you so much. Yes. As a Morobogwan and Anaganyanin. I didn't say anything. Yes, thank you. So it is, I could have said useless or positive. It is upon you to synchronize and digest and say it else. So thank you so much. If there is any question before 1 or 2, I am able to answer. Bas, asante. So tupigie makofi gavana wetu. Najua sasa mimi ni organized. Yes, piga hivi 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and then last. Good. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Bwana CS. Thank you for honoring the invitation. I just want to say, we will take the very shortest time. There will still be a small ceremony for you to launch. Thank you also, our County Director for Communications and County Liaison Officer. Chesesha ndiye alinifundisha hii maneno ya civil society wakati alikuwa hajaingia government. And so I worked with him. I also worked with Mr. Barto kwa maneno ya open government partnership. And I've also worked extensively with our county secretary. One thing I would like to say about him is very unique. Unlike all other public servants, anashikanga simu, most of them. To find someone at this level, mwenye unaweza muengage, he has a very nice personality. When he speaks about attitude, It is something that is in him. So if there's something that I've learned about him, is that he has a very excellent attitude. So for the sake of our county officers have just come, this training is an initiative of Newsline and Rest Hub with support from CYAA and FEDEN. Rest Hub is a community-based organization. As you can see, we have a banner there. So REST stands for Real Empowerment for Sustainable Transformation Hub. And our motto is empowering lives and transforming generations. And you can see from the photo. And one of the things that we've discussed with the participants here today is that we want to be like that old man. When you're near your exit, you should be able to look back and give some instructions and some advice, some counsel, and hand over some of the good things that you've done, like a business for the family. All these people are business people. So that's the meaning of that photo. And our vision is a transformed progressive individual for a transformed progressive community. We believe in retail, one person at a time. And so even today, we just don't look at all this as a crowd. We look at if each one of them becomes transformed, how many others can each one of them transform? And I will not go to the mission on your exit. Our mission is also very interesting. We look at the talents. We look at the locally available resources. And we have 3 pillars. Our first pillar is leadership development and governance. The second pillar is youth mentorship and social entrepreneurship. And the third pillar is environmental resilience and green growth. Today, we had quite a number of topics that we were learning. The first one is ethical entrepreneurship. We don't have the time to expound. The second one was we wanted to learn about budget making process so that we align ourselves to the calendar of the county as per the PFM Act of 2012. The other thing that we are also learning is climate smart agriculture, and we challenge ourselves. You can see climate smart challenge. We want each one of us, and including all of us who have just come here, make sure you have planted more than 100 trees. Then, more than 10 types, not 10 trees, 10 types of fruit trees, more than. And I gave my challenge myself. I have more than 20 in my farm, 20 types. Then vegetables, at least more than 10 types. And we said, in that list, nderema should not miss. Because kukikauka kabisa, hapo nakanyakia break. Hapo ndio nakuokoa. So we are talking about resilience. We want to make sure that our community have the resilience. And then herbs, medicine. Si lazima kila kitu unaenda hospitali. There are some things that can be managed at home. So each one of us should have, yes, that one. And then pasture and fodder. This project is a pilot. When I was sitting with Chesesha, he asked me whether this is a representative from the county. This is a pilot project. And when we did our concept, we targeted Iten municipality. Because most of the things we are dealing with, we want to, what we are launching today, as we will be seeing later on, we want to raise agripreneurs. Youth in agriprenuership. Youth in agribusiness. So we thought we should start with the municipality, and this is where we will get the mentors who will help us transform the other wards. So we did on Wednesday, we did for Kamarin, and we had more than 30 youth. Yesterday, we also did Tampach. And for the 2, we did an election. So we had an election on Wednesday for Tampach, for Kamarin, and yesterday we had for Tampach, and today we also had for Kapchimutwa. And I would like to welcome the 3 representatives from Kamarin, Tampach, and Kapchimutwa to just come forward here. We sort of to proceed to the next thing, which is launching of the CYAA. Mungeko mmefika hapa. Mine naishanga bila formula. So these are pilots. We're not just looking at Elgeyo Marakwet. We are looking beyond Elgeyo Marakwet. We're also looking beyond Kenya. So, Kamarin? From Kamarin? Abu and Sako? Okay, yeah. 3. Yeah. Tampach? Kapchimutwa? Yeah, so I would like us to just move this side. And yeah, and then I would like to welcome Grace to just give us directions concerning the launch protocol.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So, asubuhi tulisema CYAA is a what? Is a what? Country Youth Agribusiness Assembly. And we say that is going to be our bus, our vehicle. Tuko na mahali tunaenda, si ndio? We are going to the direction where we are going to be sustainable. Our enterprises are going to be sustainable. Our businesses are going to be sustainable. We are going to create food for ourselves, si ndio? And the rest of this country. We are going to be sustainable. And we said for us to get there, lazima tuende tupande bus. Hatuwezi enda na ama train. Hatuwezi tembea, hatutafika. We will take too long. And we said for us to do that, we need drivers in our bus, in our train. We need drivers. And here we are. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm presenting to you your drivers. Wenye watakuwa, they will be speaking on your behalf. Bwana County Secretary, this is the team that will be engaging you. You've just told the youth that they need to be organized. Si ndio hivyo tumeambiwa? That huwezi enda ati ule unaenda kesho mi naenda. Hakuna governor hawezi ongelesha watu hivyo. We need to be organized. And this is how we are now organizing the youth. So these are members of a steering committee for the CYAA. Beginning next week, si mbali sana, you will start to see us in your office with this team, and they will be telling you the concerns of the youth from Tampach, Kamarin, and Kapchimutwa. Hivyo ndio tulisema, si ndio? Nisikuwe naweka maneno yangu bure. All right. So we want to officially launch CYAA, the Country Youth Agribusiness Assembly, and we want to do that by giving it an identity. We said, when you have a business, unaipatia jina. Hata mtoto akizaliwa si anapewa jina? Sasa mtoto wetu amezaliwa. Na tumempatia jina, na sasa tunampatia sura. Si ndio? Tunampatia sura. Na sura yake, ndio invite County Secretary, tafadhali, join us here. And the rest of the officials, tafadhali, karibu. So,
yeah, let me just say something. RESTA, which is Real Empowerment for Sustainable Transformation Hub, has been working closely with County Agriculture Sector Steering Committee. And part of this vehicle will be very instrumental in implementing some of the things that CASCOM would like to do. So, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, so it's a reveal that we are going to do. So what you do, so you can all come here. Yes.
Tuone nini iko ndani.
Tuone nini iko ndani. Mnataka kuona? Pole pole.
Mulikuwa mnajua kuna kitu hapa ndani?
Yes. Oh, marvelous. Wonderful.
Thank you.
So what is this? Hot one? Green one? These are leaf, huh?
Yes, because
This is the sun.
yes, that's the sun.
Yes. And then it's
All the green things that we have.
yes.
Yes.
Because we are agri-based.
Yeah.
But our aim is really to make the world green.
Yeah.
That's what you're doing, regardless of everything. So,
So our motto is raising agripreneurs, one youth at a time. Agripreneurs, one youth at a time. That's why we have a database. As you sign into Ethics First platform, which is an international platform, that is one youth at a time. Our mission is not here, but somewhere. So we also have the logo, so we can just, yes. If you are not able to read this, yeah. I think with that.
thank you very much, Asante. Thank you. And thank you for making time to be here. We appreciate it.
This is the
Karibuni.
second vocabulary now. We always know about
Entrepreneurs.
entrepreneurs.
Yes.
So agripreneurs.
Yes.
So I want to have a third vocabulary from you.
Challenge kwenyu. Thank you very much. We can now take our seats. So from here, we are going to have lunch. It is ready. Mimi niliwaambia, kuku zilikuja niliziona. So we are going to have lunch now, just at the same place where we had our tea earlier on. So go have lunch there. After that, we have some logistics to finalize, isn't it? Yes. So kila mtu atamaliza lunch, ukimaliza lunch, unapitia hapa ukienda. Tuko sawa? Before you go home, we said if you have a business name, usiende kama hujanipatia business name. Name, jina ya biashara yako, uniambie because we need to register you on Ethics First. So don't go before you tell me that. That is one. Number 2, ulikuwa hapa, unaenda nyumbani. Uko na Facebook, uko na Instagram, na uko kwa WhatsApp, status. Utaweka picha gani ya leo? Pitia hapa ukipiga nini? Pita ukipiga picha. Usiende kama hujapiga picha. All right, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'll request that we all stand up. Ndio tuweze kuomba. Tuombe chakula. Na tuombe biashara zetu na maisha yetu. Let us pray. Dear Lord, we come before you this afternoon with a grateful heart for everything you've been able to take us through. Thank you very much for helping us to... And we pray that you help us to remember everything we have learned and implement the lessons that we are taking from here in our businesses and in our lives so that we are able to transform our lives and our generations to come. We thank you for the food that is before us. We ask that as we take it, you shall bless it and that it shall be of benefit and nourish our bodies. We thank you and through your name, in Jesus' name. Yeah. Amen. All right. Karibuni tena.